Oh, boy. Here we go, GB.
Oh, boy.
If anybody was on social media this week and you follow Gary Lamb, you know that he's got a lot on his mind and a lot to talk about here tonight at SHW 52. He's got microphone in hand, and what's he got to say here, GB?
And he specifically said that he's had something he's been waiting to say to IWTV. Now, they're the network that's broadcasting us right now, so I don't know what he has to say, but Gary Lamb hasn't exactly been known to play nice with others.
I met this guy named Dylan. We were talking about starting a wrestling promotion. We were dreaming about what a wrestling promotion could be like. And then the time comes, the funnest part of starting anything, we had to come up with a name. The preacher in me knows the Bible says that a good name is better than great riches. So we wanted a name that meant something. So we began to throw names on the board, and we were brainstorming, and we threw out the word Southern, and at that time, man, it was almost like a curse to be related to the South. And the South was under attack, and everybody was talking about all the negatives of the South, and we knew we wanted to go back, especially when it came to wrestling, and we wanted to honor the South. We wanted to go back to the days back in Florida when Gordon Soley was down there, and they were drawing 1,000 people. When they were drawing thousands of people in Memphis, when WCW was headquartered right here in Atlanta, and something had happened where it was almost like Southern wrestling had been forgotten. Instead of guys who looked like they could kick your ass, you had a bunch of fat, out-of-shape slubs wrestling in bingo halls all over the South. Matter of fact, let's just be honest, in this building, we had a wrestling promotion doing that. We put them out of business in about 2 months. We knew that we wanted the wrestling fans, the wrestling community, the people who breathe wrestling to get back to respecting what was happening in the South. We knew we didn't want guys to have to go to the West Coast or the Northeast to get signed. We wanted to make this a place where wrestlers wanted to come and be seen. And not to brag, I think we've done a damn good job of that. So we threw the word Southern in there. And then we knew that in an industry that didn't have the best name, that didn't have the best reputation, we wanted to be a place of honor. We wanted to be a place that honored the fans when you came in. Where when you spent your hard-earned money after going to a job you hate every day to make money to buy things you don't need, to impress people you don't like, when you took your hard-earned money and you wanted to escape, we knew we wanted to create a place where you felt like you got fulfilled spending your money with us. We wanted to honor you as fans. And I think we've done that. We wanted to honor the wrestlers, the warriors who got in this ring. And I think we've done that. It's amazing to flip on your television and see all the guys on television that were in this ring at one time. But it's funny, we continue to grow. 300 people, and 500 people, and 600 people. And then we had a show where we had 1,067 people right here in the Action Building. And we begin to get respect in the state of Georgia. We won Promotion of the Year the first time. We won Promotion of the Year our second year. We won Promotion of the Year our third year. We didn't kiss enough ass to win in year 4, but we knew who the best promotion in Georgia was last year, Southern Honor. But it's funny, though the respect continued locally, nationally there was never any respect. There's an organization you might not know about called IWTV, Independent Wrestling Television. It is the all of independent wrestling. Our show is shown on there. Hundreds of other wrestling shows are shown on there. And what happens is everything is dictated that happens on that show. Not by being the best promotion. Not by having the best fans. Not by drawing the biggest crowds. Because make no mistake about it, there's not a promotion on that platform that draws the crowds that we draw.
Hell yeah!
Matter of fact, on their best day, they don't draw what we draw on our worst day.
That's right.
But yet it's funny, every time we post our shows, they don't get put on the Facebook page, they don't get put on the website, they don't get promoted. And yet, month after month, we're one of the most watched shows. But yet, about 50 people on Twitter dictate what happens on that show. Because they don't think that 1,000 people showing up to a show merits getting pushed. They don't think 500 people showing up tonight merits getting pushed. Because after all, we're just the South, and what do we know? So what happens on this platform is a bunch of overweight people living in their mother-in-law's basement who only tune in when they're not watching forward, get on Twitter, and they dictate everything that happens on that platform. And we have tried to meet with them. We have tried to talk with them. We have tried to see how we can partner with them, and each and every time we become public enemy number one. I'll never forget when the Twitter marks went crazy after COVID, when we had our first show back, and you mofos packed out this building, and people lost their mind that people weren't in masks. And all of a sudden, IWTV was talking about dropping our shows.
Screw them anyway!
But here's the deal. We didn't care. Because we didn't put on this show for them.
Yeah!
We didn't put on this show for people in Alabama. We didn't put on this show for people in Connecticut. We didn't put on this show for people in the Midwest. We put it on for you right here in Canton, and we let them shit on us month after month, and we put on the best show we could, never worrying about what they thought about us.
Yeah!
Until now. Because now they've went after one of our own. Now it's funny, wrestling's really weird. Wrestling's really, really weird, man. You can have guys come in this building and put you through tables and shit on you and beat your ass, but at the end of the day, they're family because they're part of the Southern Honor family. But family can argue with family. But by God, nobody else better F with family. So about 6 or 7 months ago, one of the pillars of our promotion, Krule, became their champion. And maybe you didn't hear what I said. I said Krule became the independent wrestling television heavyweight champion. What an honor. He deserved it. He earned it. And then he got injured. And they shit on him. He didn't meet their standards of what a wrestler should look like. He couldn't flip and flop all over the place. I mean, he's from the swamps of South Georgia. He's born and bred in the briar patch, and they didn't know what to do with a monster. So not having the testicular fortitude to tell him, they stripped him of his title. The problem is he never lost his title. So now there's controversy over who the champion of IWTV is. We don't normally get involved in the international wrestling world, but I want you to watch this announcement because it's anything but honor.
Right now, I wish I can sit in front of you and say that we have an undisputed independent wrestling heavyweight champion. But we don't. Right? That's not the case. In a perfect world, it would be. But that's not the world that we live in. I will crown an undisputed independent wrestling champion. That doesn't mean we don't have one, but it's disputed. Right now, officially, our official stance is that Matt Tremont, not Krule, Matt Tremont is the disputed independent heavyweight wrestling champion.
Oh, boy, indeed.
Oh, boy. And there he is, Krule, with the IWTV World Championship.
The original World Championship belt, GB. The rightful IWTV World Champion. The Atrocity, Krule, is back in the action building here tonight.
And I want to be clear. This is the second consecutive man from SHW to hold the IWTV World Championship. Because the man he defeated was AC Mack, who of course was a 9 or 10 month champion. I gotta hear more about this. This is crazy.
IWTV, I want you to understand one thing. This is our heavyweight champion. This is the IWTV champion. You can hold him back, you can shit on him, you can call somebody else your champion, but at the end of the day, if somebody puts his shoulders to the mat, it counts 1, 2, 3. Krule is your champion. We will not honor any other champion. We will not respect any other champion. And for all you little losers out in Twitter land, you can bitch and you can moan and you can cry, because now I'm going to make damn sure the South rallies around him. Here's what I want you to do. No more will they ignore us. I want you to get on Twitter. I want you to get on social media. I want you to get on IWTV. And I want you to let the world know that Krule is the champion. That's all they care about. They don't care that 500 of you are here. They care that 50 are jerking off online and bitching that he's not the champion.